Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. The North Face Wawona. The North Face can be hit or miss in the camping market, but they have a winner in their Wawona collection. Updated last year, the biggest shift was to a hybrid double-wall construction. The prior generation used a less breathable single-wall build, and they also retooled the pole structure to make setup easier. Offered in 4- and 6-person capacities. The tunnel-like design is reminiscent of REI's Kingdom 6 Below and provides a generous amount of livable space, including around 3 more square feet of floor area and an additional 5 inches of peak height, all for $50 less. And we love the massive front vestibule, 44. But from a livability and features standpoint, there's a whole lot to like. Coming at number 4. Marmot Tungsten 4P. Most of the tents on this list are strictly of the car camping variety, meaning they're heavy enough that you won't be carrying them more than a few steps from your vehicle. However, there are a handful of crossover options that can pull double duty should you want to venture into the backcountry. Marmot's Tungsten 4P is case in point. For car camping, the Tungsten can accommodate multiple sleeping pads side by side and has a peak height of 52 inches, which is enough for sitting up, changing, or playing a game of cards. Moreover, the pole design does a nice job stretching the walls to be nearly vertical at the bottom, giving the interior a relatively open feel. For smaller families or couples, Marmot also makes this 10 in 2 and 3-person versions, which bring the weight down considerably. At number 3. Coleman Skydome 6P. Coleman is practically synonymous with affordably priced camping gear, so it comes as little surprise that their Skydome 6 slots in as our top budget pick this season. What is surprising to us, however, is how modern this tent looks and feels, in stark contrast to Coleman's fairly dated and cheap-feeling Skydome Below. The Skydome is far more weather-worthy with a full-coverage rainfly. The Skydome's leaves most of the sides exposed, and uses pre-bent poles and more vertical walls that open up the interior in a big way. We also love that the poles are pre-attached to make setup a breeze, and the wide door and generously sized vestibule really help boost overall convenience. It's true that the Skydome has only one door and uses cheaper materials than the more premium options on our list, including fiberglass poles that aren't as hard-wearing as aluminum. But the quick setup and roomy interior are a winning combination. Number 2 of my list. REI Co-op Base Camp. For a step up in price from the Grand Hut, REI's Basecamp 6 takes cues from mountaineering designs for a sizable boost in weatherworthiness. The dome shape and overlapping 5-pole system mean the walls aren't as vertical as the Grand Huts, but it's still very easy to move around inside, and the reward is far better resistance against strong gusts. It's rated for 3+ season use, meaning the tent can hold its own. And the rest of the design is equally up to snuff with an excellent mix of quality materials and design features, including 2 roof vents, functional organization, and even reflective detailing to help you see the tent in the dark. It's worth noting that the Basecamp recently went up in price by a considerable $80, from $469 to $549 for the 6P capacity, making it the priciest option in REI's camping tent collection. Read in-depth review. And number 1. REI Co-op Grand Hut 4 Tent. In the world of camping tents, REI gets it. Their designs are well-made, rich with features, and competitively priced, and the Grand Hut 6 is a shining example. We particularly love the open, cabin-like shape and tall peak height of 78 inches, which translate to impressive livability, even for taller adults. Price is another big selling point. At $349, the Grand Hut undercuts most other similarly sized Premium options below, including the North Face Wawona, Marmot Limestone, MSR Habitude, and REI Zone Kingdom. By $100 or more. It also has a bit less storage than the Kingdom and isn't compatible with that tent's optional vestibule add-ons. But no tent is perfect, and the Grand Hut's mesh-heavy build, expansive interior, and reasonable cost earn it our top billing for 2022. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.